this next event that is life changing for us all, not just for you. And you've been looking forward to for well over 30 years, 20 years,
Close to 30.
Close to 30.
Well over 20.
And that is the position, attaining the position of Soke in Sogobujutsu.
Yes. Yeah, that's huge. Huge for me. Huge for America. I don't know.
That's huge, huge.
Yeah,
it is,
I
it
mean,
is, and people don't even know yet. Oh man,
I think it's a big deal.
I love it.
I don't know if it's huge for America. That was a joke, but I'm really excited about it. What Soke is it's the highest position that you can attain in martial arts. It's some refer to it as Menkyo Kaiden, which means keeper of the scrolls or all things past. The position of Soke is a position of the highest order. You don't get any further. You may get further technically. You may get further, emotionally and mentally and spiritually, physically. But that's as far as you're ranked in the traditional Japanese systems. The Koreans use the term like Great Grandmaster or Grandmaster or something like that, to that effect. There's lots of terms that are thrown around. Super duper Grandmaster, all kinds of weird things, but traditionally this was the highest title that was given. It's more of a written title than it is a verbal title. Lots of interesting new pronunciations of the term Soke, but it was referred to as Soke, and that title was given to the head of the martial art.
Amazing, awesome, and what an accomplishment.
Yeah, when I was young, I was kind of deluded, and I heard that Shoto Tanemura of the Genbukan had attained that position in a Koru art at age 27, I believe, and I was determined to get it at 26. It's like, oh, well, okay, well, he did it at that age, and I started martial arts before him, so I'm gonna get it at 26, and that was my goal. And I didn't make that goal, and I'm actually glad that I didn't. I'll tell you what, at 34 years old, I'm almost 35, I still feel really way too young to get it. It's like you strive for it for so many years, and then when you're at the brink, the brink of getting it, that like it's gonna happen. Hopefully, it's gonna happen. I count my chickens before they hatch, but it's gonna happen in 2 weeks, and less than 2 weeks, and it's overwhelming. And it comes with a great responsibility as Soke. One of your responsibilities, and there are many, is to make the art live. But one of the scariest responsibilities is to produce the next Soke. That's something that you have to do before you die. You need to name a successor, but you can't just name anybody. You're like, yo, you, get over here. You're Soke. You've got to put the art in capable hands. Someone who will strive to become all that they can be, and not only do that, not only become, amazing in your eyes, someone that can just hold on to every teensy little bit of this tradition and force it into the future and make it live throughout their lifetime, but also someone who has the ability to teach and produce a Soke for himself. That's not the easiest thing to find in this day and age when, honestly, when you look at martial artists, the premise of martial arts today is mixing a lot of them together. Right?
Mixed
martial arts. Now, here's the interesting thing. First of all, the premise behind becoming a Soke is to learn every single thing that was taught before you, and then refining, and hopefully, after you've reached that pinnacle of attaining the entire art, refining that art. So after you've attained the highest level, you're asked to then possibly add to it. Now, I don't feel like I'm ready to add to the art. I'm not. I need at least another 15 years. At least another 15 years of refinement and total dedicated training. Then maybe. And what the heck would I add at that point? Because I don't know of another technique. I don't know of another ability that does not exist in this art. So here's the modern mentality. Now this is a guy who's trained. You know, I started training when I was 7 years old. So you can do the math there. But
how old are you now?
I'm 34, almost 35. So it's so funny. I'm almost 35. See, that's how young being Soke makes me. I feel like a second grader. When you're second grade, you know, you're like, I'm 7, but I'm almost 8. You know, I'm 7.5. I'm 7 3/4. 7 and 7/8. It makes you feel too young. It's like the old gray-haired guys, these bald guys, you know, these wrinkled up men. They attain Soke, and it's just like, well, yeah, of course, but I don't feel that. I'm sure I have less hair on top than I used to, but I just don't feel like an old man. And it makes me feel very young. So I'm almost 35. So, anyways, the young mentality, which is a funny one to me, is I've got to blend all the arts together. Now, here's the thing: you don't know martial arts. Who are you to blend them together? You don't know martial arts. So before you even know martial arts, your plan is to learn different martial arts and to get the winning or the most valuable or the most effective aspects and blend them together. Who the heck are you, dude? You don't know martial arts. You don't know martial arts going into it thinking that martial arts doesn't work and that you need to only take the parts that do work. How do you know which parts work?
Especially compared to the guys that came before you. It's like...
That's the thing. If you're training in a Do art, I won't even comment. That's a modern art. I don't know. Right? But if you're training in a traditional martial art form, you know, if it's got jitsu on the tail end of it, then you might want to learn it first. Say what you will about the Gracies, you know, some people don't like them. I respect them. This is why I respect them. What the hell's that guy's name? The Married with Children guy.
Oh, Al Bundy.
Yeah. Right. But what's his real name?
Oh, who knows?
Okay. I think his name's Ed or something.
You guys know better than we do.
Okay, yeah. Is it Ed O'Neill?
That's it.
Is that it? If it's not it, I don't know.
Who gives the hell about this guy?
Well, no, it's an interesting story. Now, I think his name is... what if it's not Ed O'Neill?
Who cares?
Okay, Al Bundy.
Yeah.
Right? He trains... He also had that kick-ass movie. What was it, Butch or something like that?
Does he train under Steven Seagal?
No! He trains Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, right?
Oh.
Now, here's the thing. Now,
That's weird, because his sister is like... Right? No. The one who's... I'm sorry. Peggy Bundy's brother is Steven Seagal.
Really?
You didn't know that shit?
Get the hell out of here.
Peggy's brother is Steven Seagal.
No,
man.
it isn't.
Research. Google that.
No, it isn't.
Google it.
No, it isn't.
It is. Peggy Bundy's wife and Married with Children. I don't know her name.
Peggy Bundy's wife? Peggy Bundy is the wife.
Al Bundy's wife, Peggy Bundy, in real life,
yeah,
her brother is Steven Seagal, the